In this video, I'm going to share you how I do scale Facebook ad arbitrage to consistent profit. So here is the system that you can follow to get result for your ads that I do follow to get results. Everything that we normally do have things we can follow that we can use to get results. So you cannot just go and do stuffs without you following a step-by-step guide that will help you to maximize your result without any mistake or you getting harmful result from that thing, right? So in order to promote your smart link or CPA offer like uh, social offer or mainstream offer, then this guide will help you to be able to maximize your campaign and be able to scale, right? So to scale an ad is not just something you can do immediately. You cannot do that immediately, right? So there are things we need to follow. So first thing is campaign structure. Before you set up your campaign, you need to know the structure. Like, is it you want to promote smart link offer, or you want to promote uh CPA offer, right? So that is the first thing you need to know. You need to know the campaign structure. Then I talk about objectives. So after knowing your campaign structure, you need to know the objectives, campaign objectives. So like now, you can say you want to use website traffic. That's your objective. Landing pages view. So I'm trying to to tell you what you need to know about that using this option C. So or cost per website lead, that's website leads at, right? So now I'm going to use this website which is ad network, for example, like for monitor filter traffic. Monitor filter traffic in a situation whereby even if you use landing pages view, it's not all the people that view the landing page that we can't ask impression on your ad. Are you getting me like that? So then you need to use cost per website traffic for that, right? So you need to use website traffic for it. So you need to know your campaign objective. Schedule 2, you can use website traffic for it. You can use website traffic for your schedule ad as well. So follow me. Then if you are using the cost per link click, which is website traffic, and you see that it's not performing well, then you can change it to landing pages view. Especially if you are working with a new ad account. So maximize cost per link click, which is website traffic. Then audience targeting idea, right? So if you are using, let's say you are using or you want to promote creative, let's say you want to promote smart link offer, you need to make sure you use a creative that will give you best result, right? So targeting idea. So let's say gender now, you are using social creative, which is adult creative. Your targeting idea, your gender must be what? Must be male. And you need to know the age range of what you are going to use. Maybe from, let's say from 30 to 50, from 20 to 58 or 55. Are you getting it? So you need to know your audience targeting idea, right? So, but if it is a CPA over, they can give you the age range and they can give you the gender. If it is a CPA, CPA is a targeted uh what offer. Like they will give you the offer description and everything about it. So target device, right? So when you are promoting your smart link, they will give you uh uh device you need to target. But most of the time, when you are promoting your smart link, you can target any device. Mostly you can target at Android. Android is the best for you to target when you are doing your smart link. But if it is CPA, you will surely be given recommended target device. So you need to know your campaign structure. So your campaign structure is very important for you to know before you continue an ad, right? Before you continue your ad, before you set up your ad. Then the second thing you need to know is creative setup. You don't just jump on ad to create an ad. No. Smart rotation offer is known as smart link and CPA offer. When you are setting up a CPA offer, your offer must match the creative. Your creative must match the offer, vice versa. Are you getting me? So if it is MTN data offer, you need to use MTN data creative. If it is social offer like adult offer, you need to use adult creative for social creative. So, but if it is smart link, when you are dealing with smart link, there is called smart rotation. Smart rotation is when the algorithm push offer that best perform for the creative you use. So we have mainstream and adult. Uh that's the only two set of what offers we have. So since you know that uh we have what we have mainstream and adult. So it's either you use social creative, which is adult creative, or you use main creative. But one thing is when you are dealing with smart rotation offer like smart link offer, if you are using mainstream creative, you will surely be charged higher. The cost per result will be high. So and if the cost per result is high, you need to have enough budget. You need to be patient because the system rotates the offer. So it will take time before the algorithm learn the offer that will suit your creative. That's it. But for CPA, you need to know the description of the offer, you need to know the gender, everything, and be able to make sure you use a targeted creative for the offer. So then creative design. So when we are talking about creative design, we are talking about how you can get your creative. Then you can use AI or you use social media. You can use Pinterest to get some creative. You can use AI. Just make sure you are able to prompt AI to get you the result that you want for your ad, right? Now, best performing placement for the ad. Now, when you setting up an ad, you need to know this, right? So, creative works on some placement than the other, right? So you don't just use advantages because on Facebook we have advantages placement and manual placement. So manual placement is suitable for your ads. The reason is because you can be able to untick or remove some placement that you don't like or that you know likely know that it will not perform well. Like marketplace, we are not selling anything here. We are not selling anything. We just want to promote incentive offer. Incentive offer like $1 cost per uh conversion, 0.2 cost per conversion, 0.6 cost per conversion. So these are incentive offer, not like we want to say something like $20, $50. So you need to untick some placement like marketplace, Instagram. There are so many of it. Instagram columns, even sometimes stories. So you need to choose placement that people will be able to interact, like audience network. Facebook partner with some audience network. They also gave you cheaper cost per result. Audience network, Facebook feed. So people interact more on Facebook feed than other places. Instagram, if you choose Instagram is for selling digital products or physical products that are more expensive, right? So you need to know best performing placement for your ad, right? So these steps are steps you can follow, and if you follow it, you will surely get result. You need to be able to strategize the way you want to set up your campaign. Arbitrage is not something that you can just push money to. It's not something you can push money to. You need to make sure you set up the ad very well before you can scale. If you scale without setting up the ad very well, you are going to lose your money. You are going to lose your money. So it's require little time and you be able to optimize your ad before scaling the ad. And the third phase is where you set up your ad. So when you set up your ad, that's what they call learning phase. So this learning phase is when you set up your ad and you put a little amount of money on it. That money is not for you to make profit, it's just for you to testing. So I call it testing fee. Even if you want to spend 1 million naira, if you have enough money, you can spend 10,000 naira on testing first. But for me, even if I want to spend 500,000 naira, 300,000 naira on ad, I do put like 3,000 to 5,000 naira for testing. So you need to test your ad. So that money is for testing. You are not getting any profit from it. First phase, you are not getting any profit. So don't be looking for profit if you spend 10,000 naira on ad. No, you are using it to test what will work. Now, this learning phase is where your ad is new. If you download Ad Manager and you want to monitor your ad when your ad is created, you will see that they will put new on it. That means the ad is new and the algorithm, the ad set is learning for best performing uh best performing ads, like best performing situation, people that are clicking on the ad. Are you getting me like that? So this is where you learn the performance of the ad, right? So you test. So I think testing phase takes up to like 48 hours before the testing phase ends, right? So you need to use the money to test, then to capture data for your ad, right? So now, after you have tested the ad, you have tested your ad, you have tested your creative, you have gone through your learning phase, there is something called ad optimization. So ads optimization is a stage where you gather data, right? Where you gather data, you gather all the effects of that ad. You gather you look at the performance of the ad, you look at the gender, right? Who click more on that ad? Is it male or female? The age range, get the data of people that click more on that ad. The range, is it 21 to 41? Is it 30 to 50? So your first ad, you can choose 18 to all the range. So then you use your ad to what? To optimize it. Your first ad to optimize the next ad. And you can put age range like 20 to 30 or 21 to 40 something. Then you capture the data of the what? Of the age range. You capture the performance of the what? Of your data, right? So you see the creative after 48 hours, you check how the creative performed, like the performance of the creatives. So all this data is what you will document to optimize the ad. Optimization is not you making profit, it's the stage where you what you strategize your ad, you capture data to scale to what to prepare for what for a better campaign that you are going to scale. Now, if an ad is okay, you leave it, and if it is not okay, you stop it. If your first ad is getting you result that you want and it's performing better, or it's performing the performance is okay, you can keep the ad, right? So when you keep the ad, in the long run, you may want to create another ad. You will likely create another ad because you want to improve the performance. So that's optimization stage where you try to gather effects of the ads and everything before you uh, get an ad that you need to which you use to what to scale the ad. So is either you want to kill that ad or stop it, the first ad that you have created for your ads or your campaign. So that's why I said kill bad ad and watch profitable one. So if the ad is profitable, is getting better, you can leave it. Arbitrage. Even in during this testing phase, you still make some money, but you will be on you are not going to be on profit side. You are not going to It's like 90% you are not going to be on profit side. But if you are on profit side, then you can leave the hard, right? So after you have gathered all the events, you can use that event. Even it's not you can use that event is what you are going to use to then scale your ad, right? Now, scaling stage is where you increase your budget. So you can increase your budget 20 to 40%, right? So that scaling stage, you make sure that your ad is not new, that the learning phase is ended. That it can take like 3 days. The learning stage is already you are no more in learning stage. Are you getting me like that? So don't increase your ad during the learning phase, because if you increase your ad during the learning phase, this is what will happen to your ad. Ad reset, ad set reset, reset ad set. Increasing your ad during the learning phase will reset your ad set. Like now, maybe you are getting a cost per result for like 2 naira, and you try to increase it that okay, this ad is performing well, let me just increase it to so you are spending like 5,000 naira and you increase it to like 15,000 naira. the asset will reset in a situation whereby the asset will think you have more money to spend. So it will now show your ad to more expensive users that will click on the ad. So if the asset is getting you the result that you want initially, leave it, let it leave learning stage. So when it leave learning stage, so the asset have gathered enough data of the same set of people that are likely to click on that ad and give you the same cost per result, likely the same cost per result. Or even if it will increase, it will be a little increment. So you should not increase your ad during the learning phase. So are you getting me? Even the result is okay. So now you can increase your ad 20 to 40 after the learning phase and you are already getting profit. So scaling is what when you try to spend more on the ads to get or to maximize your result. So we have two types of scaling. You can do horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling is you duplicate the best performing asset. So asset is in a campaign, right? Asset is where you choose the placement, you choose the age range, you choose the targeting. So that's asset and it's very powerful. So you can duplicate the same asset into the same campaign, duplicate it. So like if you are spending 5,000 naira on the first asset, that means the second asset that you put you duplicated can also spend 5,000 naira and you can be increasing it small by small. You can increase the first asset 20 to 40, you can increase the second asset 20 to 40. All these process are something you need to take note. You just don't go and set up an ad. If you have enough money, you don't just say I want to spend 50,000 naira a day. You will waste your money. You are going to waste your money. You need to do it step by step. It's not something that you can do in a day. You just say you want to make $100 a day, just like that. So you duplicate the best performing asset. Horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling is when an ad is performing well and you want to continue that ad. So you duplicate best performing ads with new creatives. Vertical scaling, you can continue to increase the budget. If an ad is performing well, your first ad is performing well, you can continue to increase the budget, or you can also duplicate the entire campaign to another campaign. So when you duplicate the ad into another campaign, then you increase you change the creative. That's what you can do for vertical scaling. So both are okay for you to do, but for a new ad, for like ad of 3 to 4 to 5 to 7 days, duplicating the asset is the best instead of maybe try to duplicate the campaign. So then that means if you are able to do this and already everything is set, because you cannot do this, you cannot try to scale if your ad is not performing well. So that means you are already making profit. Then you scale aggressively. You scale aggressively. So to scale aggressively, then when you scale, time will come as times, right? So the creative can become very saturated, right? So you change the creative when the ad is you are seeing ad fatigue, right? So like the same set of people are seeing the ads and your CPR is increasing and the CTR, the CTR click-through rate is decreasing. So you can surely change the creative and be able to re-strategize your ad. So then you repeat the process. You repeat the process from the beginning. You monitor the ad, learning phase, you do everything. Then you repeat vice versa. You repeat, you rinse and repeat. So during the process of scaling your ad, when your ad get enough data, this is what you can still do. Bidding cost per result. So let's say you are getting 2 naira on a campaign. You are getting 2 naira for the campaign. For all your campaign, you are getting the average range of what you are getting is 2 naira cost per result. So you can just do this. You can just try to bid cost per result. Most of the times when you start an ad, you use highest follow. Like you try to tell Facebook, okay, show the ad to people as many as you want, to show them, maximize my budget to show the ad to many people as you like. in order to get the best result for me. So you are trying to tell Facebook, just spend my money and be able to get me better people. But when you have enough data and you don't want to spend within the range, you don't want to spend more than the range of certain amount, then you can say, okay, Facebook, I want to spend 2 naira to get a cost per result for this ad. I want to spend $0.1 for my CPA offer to get cost per conversion. So you can't do this if you have not gotten enough data, because it will be slow. It will surely on, the stuff will surely come up, the ad will surely run, but it will be very slow. So you can only do this when your ad set the same type of ad have gotten you enough result. Are you getting me like that? So this is what I have for you today. So you need to follow step. You need to follow something before you can scale and add, right? So I told you campaign structure, you need to know the type of campaign you want to run. Then you know if it is smart link for CPA objective, and some platform work with some objectives like monetize CP. Don't go for cost per landing pages, you go for CPC. The I have run on monetize that work for me is CPC, right? You can use landing pages view too, but CPC is what that work for me, right? Because even if you use CPC, LPV, they are still going to filter your traffic. So audience targeting idea, target device, right? So creative setup, know the creative, how you can create the creative, better creative for your ad and everything. Yeah, you know the placement, your creative can work better, right? So campaign phases as well. Campaign phases is very important. You don't just jump to increase your ad spend. Don't just jump to say your ad is not performing well. You need to gather data. You need to make sure your ad, you leave the ad for like 2 days, 3 days. Don't spend more on a learning phase ad. Learning when an ad is on learning phase, spend little amount of money. Spend a very small amount of money. Don't jump and put 30,000 naira. You are going to waste your money. Optimize the ad. Use that first ad to gather data to know which criteria you need to know to get best result. That's optimizing the ad. Then kill the ads if it is not profitable. The first ad. If it is profitable, watch it. So if you watch it, then scale it. Scale it much more. Horizontal scaling, vertical scaling. Then the one that you think you want to do, but horizontal scaling is okay and vertical scaling is okay. Anyone that you think is okay for you to uh implement. So when you make profit, scale aggressively. Then when your ad starts, you see that your ad is becoming you are seeing ad fatigue, then you need to change creative, create another ad, and repeat the process. I think with this step, you can go and create an ad. Follow this guide, follow this step. You can write it on paper or something. Follow this step and set up your ad. Then I'll be waiting for your results. When you do these same steps, you try the same strategy and you get results. So let me know your result, and I will be happy to see your results. So this is what I have for you today. Thanks.